Look, Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. What's happening, people? Liverpool profit is back again. Match reaction. 2-2. The game finishes in a draw. Desmond at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. Jesus Christ almighty. What a horrible performance from Liverpool. What a shocking performance from Liverpool. You look at the game, Arsenal probably should have won that. But look, I thought first half, I mean, right from the beginning, again, this defensive setup, like, playing defensive and just letting the other teams have the ball. We did it again today against Arsenal. From the first minute, we just did not seem to want the ball at all. It was just, we went 2-0 up and we were oozing on the counter-attack. Whenever we had the ball, we broke quickly on them. And I thought we were good in that aspect of the game. But playing that way again at home, we did it against West Ham a couple of weeks ago. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not the Liverpool way. It is not the Liverpool way. I mean, look, first half, I thought we were really good. I think Arsenal were having the ball, a lot of the ball. Like 65% of the ball at Anfield they had. But we, on the break, on the counter, whenever we had the ball, we broke quickly on them. And we scored the 2 goals and we were oozing. Every time we went forward, we were looking like we were going to score. Diaz missed a sitter. I think Gakpo missed a sitter. And, if we had a proper striker again, like I'm saying, we'd have had 3 or 4 goals in that first half. But, again, not clinical in the first half. Oozing, not clinical. But yeah, I thought the first half was really good. I wouldn't say it was brilliant. I thought Arsenal were just really, really bad, to be fair, in the first half, and it made us look better maybe a bit, but I think it was a decent first half from us. Second half comes around, and I mean, I don't know what to say, honestly. We come out second half, we don't even have the ball for the first 10 to 15 minutes. Honestly, park the bus, do the whole second half, and you know what? Fair play to Arsenal, because they obviously got a bollocking from their manager. They came out second half with a lot more energy and fire about them, and they got the 2-2, and deservedly so as well. We did not deserve to win that game. The way we came out in the second half, Slot didn't seem to want to win the game. Parked the bus for minute 1. 63% possession at home is unacceptable. Really, we did it against West Ham a couple of weeks ago. It's happened a couple of times across the season where in the second half of games we just park the bus, and it's not acceptable for me. It's not acceptable. It just is not acceptable. This is an Arsenal team who are not known for being a possession-based team. They're a counter-attacking team. Now, if we play how we usually play, we could have had 4 or 5 goals today. If we'd controlled the ball better, been more clinical, that game would have been out of sight in the first half. And the second half, we could have just spent the game controlling it. But there was no attacking impotence in that second half at all from us. And Slot has done it a couple of times this season where we've played very defensive in the second half of games. And it's not something I like. It's not something I like. Klopp would never have done something like that. And I don't want to see that. I hope that in the summer, once Slot gets his own players in, that we stop seeing this defensive bollocks in the second half of games where we just sit deep, let the other team have the ball, get absolutely rammed and cooked in the second half and scrape a win. I hope when Slot gets his players in, all that's behind us, because that is not the Liverpool way of playing. We've been spoiled over the years with Klopp ball, pure attacking football. This season, I put up with the defensive ball at times because I've looked at it and I thought Slot hasn't got his own players yet. He's adapting to certain games in the way he feels that he has to. We're a bit defensive when we need to be. So I've let it slide. I'm not going to be letting that slide if he has his own players next season, and I'm still seeing football like that in the second half of games. It's not going to happen. The style of play has to improve once Slot gets his players in. But altogether, I mean, Darwin Núñez came on. What is the point of bringing this guy on? Oh my God. Literally. It's like Slot is just... I don't know what Slot was thinking, honestly, bringing him on. The guy, again, couldn't stay on side because he's too dumb to learn the offside rule. shocking, atrocious footballer, and he gets minutes every single game. We know he's being sold in the summer. Why even bring the guy onto the pitch? He is a shocking footballer. Again, did absolutely nothing when he came on today. You know, you've made a statement by leaving Chiesa out, not playing him at all, leading us to believe he's going to be sold. How about you make a statement with Nunes as well, Slot? Literally, leave the guy on the bench for the whole game. Don't bring him on at all. Don't bring him on in any games at all. Send a message that guy is not good enough, and we want him to be sold. Don't continuously be playing this guy because he is an atrocious footballer. Honestly, came on today. I knew we weren't winning the game. What is he gonna do to help us win the game? Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. The sooner he's gone, the better. Honestly, Trent. Trent came on, getting booed. Now listen, all you rival fans or any other football fans that are gonna come on and say, "Oh, Liverpool fans are a disgrace," this, that. Do one. Trent, while he's still at Liverpool, is our player still, and he will be treated however we feel he deserves to be treated. And if we want to boo, we will boo the guy. We are gonna make our feelings about this Trent situation known to him, and he should expect that too. Well, I mean, what did he expect? Hogs and roses when he came on. It was all he was always going to get booed, and rightly so as well. I fully back the fans for booing him, snaking the club, leaving on a free, winning out your contract. I back it 100%. And Lord and behold, for the 2-2 for the equaliser, who was playing Marino on side? None other than our local lad Trent Alexander-Arnold. Again, couldn't defend. So look, again, sooner this guy goes as well, the better. Clearly got no loyalty. Clearly he's not interested. Again, why Slot brought him on, I have no idea. Leave the guy on the bench for the rest of the season. Don't play him at all. And what does Slot do? Brings him on in a game against Arsenal when we need to win. Costs us a goal by not by playing the player on side. Honestly, the sooner he goes as well, the better. But I think again, this is just shown again that some of these players need to get gone. Elliot, again. Jota came on, missed a sitter as well. Nunes, need I say more? The guy's terrible. I mean, even like players like the summer window just can't come quick enough now. The summer window cannot come quick enough because investment is needed. Some of these players need to be moved the hell on because they do not belong at Liverpool. I mean, today was a perfect example. We need a goal. There's no one who's gonna, be clinical with it and put the ball in the back of the net. Jota missed a sitter. Nunes missed a sitter. I mean, the window can't come quick enough. It's so blatantly obvious that we need attacking investment here. I think, the window can't come quick enough. We need investment ASAP. We cannot go into next season with this squad. But look, credit to Arsenal. I think credit to Arsenal today. Everyone was saying they were going to come into this game get battered. They didn't. They held their own. They came back into the second half, and they got a draw. Left with a draw, rightly so. And also, one thing I want to say: Arsenal played midweek on Wednesday night against PSG. They got knocked out. Their confidence, their literally should have been on the floor. They should have been mentally drained and physically drained because they played midweek. Liverpool had a whole week's rest. So how is it that Arsenal had more energy on the ball than us today? How is it that Arsenal were the ones that were on the ball making things happen? How is it that they were the ones trying to win the game and we were the ones sat back pinned in? You'd think that we were the ones who played in midweek in the Champions League game and they had a whole week off. Shocking again. A team that play in the midweek in a Champions League game where they get knocked out, where their confidence should be low, came to Anfield and dominated the ball and looked better than us when we had a whole week off. Unacceptable. Really unacceptable. And I don't care that we've won the league, we're champions. These performances are not acceptable. We should still be maintaining a high standard playing wise. Again, it just all around was not a good performance today. Mohamed Salah, I want to touch on this. What is happening with Mohamed Salah at the moment, honestly? Because it seems to me that since signing the contract, he has disappeared, sort of. Other than that assist against West Ham that he made, he hasn't really done nothing. So I want to ask the question, what is happening with Salah? Why are his performances not there since signing the contract? Because if I remember last time he signed the contract, Salah disappeared for the rest of the season after that and didn't reappear again until the following season. So is something similar happening again? Is he just burnt out from being played consistently? I'm not sure, but again, Salah's performances are not great at the moment. They are a bit worrying, to be fair. He's got his contract, he's got his money. You know, now we need you to step up, mate. I mean, yeah, at the end of the season we've won the league, but still, these performances are really concerning, man. I gotta be honest. I've got to be totally honest. So Salah, we need you to start stepping up again and prove your worth. We need it. But overall, Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. We didn't lose the game, which is a plus because we easily could have lost the game. Alisson made a world-class save at the end of the game to keep us in it from losing. We should have lost that game if I'm being totally honest. We got outplayed at home against Arsenal, which is a flipping embarrassing thing to say in itself. Yeah, it's not the end of the world though because it was a draw. We didn't lose. We are still champions. Doesn't change it, but still, I was really hoping we'd lay down a marker on Arsenal today, humiliate them, show them why we are the champions. But I guess that was too much to ask because the players clearly weren't bothered enough to do that. But yeah, not the end of the world. 2-2. We move to Brighton on Monday. Hopefully these last two games, we can muster up some type of decent performances because we need it, don't we? But yeah, I'm not too disappointed, but I am disappointed. I think for me, I'm more disappointed in the style of play. I'm not really happy with some of the style of play in certain games this season. I think, again, playing too defensive, and it's not something that I like to see from Liverpool. I've been spoiled under Klopp watching some absolute beautiful football, and I don't want to be seeing defensive ball. I think that's more so why I'm pissed off because I'm seeing us not try and win games no more. Us being happy with 2-1 leads, sitting back and defending. I think that's what really gets me. I think I could have taken a draw today if we just given it a go. The fact that we took a draw and we got absolutely outplayed and played defensive like that, it's really done my head in. But yeah, we move on to Brighton on Monday night, next Monday, not this Monday, next Monday, and hopefully we can win these last two games and finish the season on a high. But not the end of the world, 2-2, but let me know in the comments what you think. Am I overreacting? Because I don't think I am. But let me know. We move on to Brighton next Monday. Up the Reds. Let's get back to winning ways.